So welcome back. It has definitely been a while this time. I know that I feel like this is the thing that I repeat every time I do a video, but it has been a while. Even though I do say that on every single one of these, it definitely has. Especially this time. I have been still kind of playing Minecraft, both vanilla and mod packs. So the most recent mod pack that I've tried to get into was I think it's called Vault Hunters, sorry. Which is pretty cool. It's a pretty fun mod pack, and it's very very complex. But it's essentially you just do the normal Minecraft stuff, and then you go into vaults and get kind of loot and stuff. So as you can probably hear and also see, I'm about to starve. I do have a golden apple, but I don't really want to waste it. So I've just come to this village that's not too far away from where am I stuck? Where I live, just to see if there is any food lying around, but I don't think there is. I can't see any. There has to be food somewhere. Oh, I'm in the water. If worse comes to worse, I will just have to have the golden apple, but I'm hoping that there's some form of food around here somewhere. Okay, so found some apple pies. That's at least something. Is there a bear or something around here? Oh, it's a little baby one. I'll just ignore that. So I'm going to kind of sort out my food situation pretty quickly. I think last time or maybe the time before that I played this, did set up that farm. Kind of a little bit of a wheat farm just outside the little house. So hopefully that quickly grows. If not, I do have some bone meal, I believe. Oh, there's some wheat here. Not a lot, but I'll take it anyway. But yeah, hopefully that grows pretty quickly so I don't have to keep running back and forth and trying to find food from over here. What is this? Okay, I'll leave that for the time being. So, we now have this, but I want to see if we've got any bone meal. So we've got bones. I want to quickly try to turn this into, well not try, but I want to quickly turn this into bone meal and just grow some of these seeds over here. So are these crows ruining my crops? Is that what they do? Do they ruin my crops? Am I going to have to build like a scarecrow? I don't think there is a scarecrow or anything, so I'm not too sure. Hopefully... Yeah, he's stealing my crops. What do I do about that? Can you go away? Come on. Maybe I have to put like a roof on this or something to stop them. Yeah, don't come back. Maybe I have to put like a roof on this to stop them coming down here. So it seems really easy to make like a farm out of this. Like an automated farm with just literally one block. Because I can just keep doing this. I mean, that's probably normal. This is probably something that everyone already knows, but I haven't really kind of delved into automated farms for a very long time, so I'm not really on top of what can be done in terms of automation. So I haven't really got like a massive plan for what I want to do in this session. This is probably just going to be a really short video, both kind of in the actual video and me recording the video. Usually when you do kind of Minecraft videos, you spend hours and hours recording for something that lasts like 10-15 minutes, but I'm going to probably keep this one quite short just because I don't have that much time. But there is a mod in here that I saw. Well, I hope it's still in this pack, but I think it's called Tetra, is it? Tetra. Yeah, Tetra. So this is essentially like a way to upgrade your tools. And I think you can kind of put certain like enchantments on without enchanted books. You can also repair without an anvil and without levels. So I kind of want to see how how that works. So I know that to start with for this you need a workbench, or one of these specific Tetra ones. And to do that you need to right click a crafting table with a hammer to create one of these workbenches. And there is the wooden hammer, I'm presuming. That looks pretty easy to make. So let's quickly just go to the workbench. And then we can make a wooden hammer. There we go. I also want to make another workbench. Do I have any just wood? Okay, so I've got another workbench which I'll put that here. And then I think I just need to right click on it with this. Okay, so what's that? This is now a workbench. And if I right click on it, it gives you the interface. Okay, so from what I can understand, you essentially, well actually first I think I need to upgrade my hammer. How do I do that? So this is the interface. I'm not entirely sure how I upgrade. So hammerhead. Okay, so I think this might upgrade it. So I think if I put stone in here, this is going to upgrade this to tier 2 maybe? Or, well, one side of it is stone. Okay, so I need to do the other side. Hammerhead, put the stone on there. Craft. Okay, yeah, so this is now a tier 2 hammer. And if I want to upgrade this to tier 3, I then requires a tier 2 hammer. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. I'm just pressing a bunch of buttons. But I thought this was already a tier 2 hammer. Okay, so I did a little bit of research. How is it nighttime already? Jesus. I did a little bit of research on Tetra and what kind of things you can actually do at this little workbench. So I think first of all I actually need another hammer. So let's get another one. Actually, I don't think I've got enough wood, do I? Right, so let's try that again. I think if I remember correctly, a hammer is just that, and then that. Yeah, there we go. So we've got another hammer here, and I think I need to put that in there. I've got my level 2 hammer in here, and I think I can then just upgrade this one to level 3. So hammerhead. Yep, there we go. So one side of that is level 3, and then I'll do the other side of this to level 3 as well. There we go. So now we have a level 3 iron hammer. I am just going to store a bunch of my stuff though, because I'm getting a bit confused with everything going on in my inventory. One of the benefits that I saw from this is, one, if I get a stone pickaxe, for example, I can essentially upgrade this stone pickaxe through this workbench to iron, and it costs less iron. So obviously when you do a normal pickaxe in a normal crafting bench, it will cost 3 iron, whereas in here I can do it with 2. Another thing is you can, I think it's called honing, so you can hone a pickaxe, and the more you use it, the better kind of stats you'll get out of it essentially. So say for example I turn this into an iron pickaxe and I use it a bunch, I'll start getting the availability to put very basic enchantments on it for free. Another thing is I can repair this without an anvil. I think you can repair it with iron or even sticks sometimes. So I guess essentially very early on, this Tetra mod pack is very, very useful. So let's upgrade this to iron. So I want to do the pickaxe head. I want to do 1 iron. There we go. So that's one side of it done, and then another pickaxe head. Put another iron in there. So now we have another iron pickaxe. So this is a very basic pickaxe that's just normally in the game, and this is the Tetra version. You'll see you've got a few more options with it, and you also have the hone skill at the bottom. So if I wanted to repair this, I'll just drop it back in here, and there's a repair button there. And then at some point, I'll be able to start enchanting things. It looks like at the moment I can only do 3 enchanted books, but as I go through kind of using this, it should just be able to give me kind of enchantments for free. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go and do a little bit of mining just to see what happens. Apparently this is something that will allow us to do upgrades at some point to make things indestructible. Yep, see, so I don't know exactly. Well, actually, it looks like it can anything, any armor, pickaxes, any weapons. It looks like you can make them indestructible. Yeah, this is better than mending, obviously. And I mean, there's 249 pages, so I imagine that I can make something indestructible, or I can make everything indestructible. So this is a very useful thing to have. I've got one at the moment. I also need Stellarite piece, which I don't really know where I get that from. But that's a good item to have, obviously. I didn't even realise it was there. I just kind of zoned out and didn't spot it, but it's right outside where we just come down. So I wonder if I've got any more. No, doesn't look like I have. But I'll straight away put that in my storage just to be safe. And yeah, if I see any more of that glowing stuff, definitely I'll pick it up. But knowing me, I'll completely miss that it's there. But anyway, I'll continue to do some mining just to get this pickaxe where we want it to go. Just also noticed that I mean, we've been through most of this cave at this point. What the hell was that? We've been through most of this cave at this point, especially over in this direction and that direction. But it looks like there's stuff over here. Some kind of dark areas that I don't think... Yeah, definitely. Oh my god, that goes for miles. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've definitely not been over here before. Oh, great. I'm going to have to get rid of this. I can hear there's a zombie. I can't see a zombie. There he is. There's some enchanted mob over there, but I didn't quite catch what it was. You'll see at the moment the hone kind of point at the bottom of this kind of stat screen has gone to 12%. So essentially I just need to keep mining, which I keep forgetting to do because I'm getting distracted by, well, everything. Yeah, so I need to keep mining and get that up. And I think that is when you can start kind of dropping enchantments on these things through the Tetra workbench. Oh, great. I also saw somewhere that this fiery glass ore, oh, for God's sake, is extremely useful at some point later down the road. So I am going to just collect that when I can. It's so difficult when you're kind of running around caves to, oh god, to not get distracted. Oh, there's some more of this very useful stuff. But yeah, it's very difficult to not get distracted. Obviously, I came down here with a goal of just mining some blocks. But now that I've found kind of an area that I haven't been yet, it's pretty much all I'm thinking about. Jesus Christ. I can't tell if I can see a structure over there either. I think I can. let's actually build a bridge across here. I don't know how well you can see this on the on YouTube, but this is another kind of huge opening. But I don't know if it translates very well onto video, just because it's quite dark. I am going to collect some of this coal though. Yeah, so there is some sort of structure of it. I think it's just a mine shaft. Too dark to tell, but I think it is just a mine shaft over there. Either way, we'll go over there and just check. Based on this wood platform, I'm presuming it is a mine shaft. Spider can't get me there, can he? Yeah, so this is just a mine shaft, but it's a pretty fancy one. What the? Nope, I don't like them. I don't like them. Right. I don't know why all of a sudden I just got ambushed, but that was exciting. I think. Oh, what's that? Oh, I think that's one of them. I think it's to do with, like titanium or something. I'm not too sure. But I have seen one before. But I think I might turn back in a second. There's an Enderman over there I don't want to mess with. I know what that is and I'm not really going to get too much from it at the moment. There might be a chest on it though, if I remember correctly. So I don't know if I want to get the chest. So that's kind of perfect. But I want to light this up. And then have a path going down here. There we go. Cool. Alright, diamonds. Let's dump some of this back in here again. Where was that from? Okay, right, anyway, back to the chest. Platinum ingots. I'm going to take these bones. An unbreaking iron sword. So these can be used to do a bunch, it seems like. Right, so we're back up top. I did find some new diamonds, or some more diamonds, whilst I was kind of on the way back, so mined them. Found this as well, which says breaking open at a workbench may yield valuable minerals, and that's part of Tetra. So this was just mining random blocks on the way back, so I'm actually going to try that. So if I put that in here, break open, you have, oh, I need a tier 2 hammer, so I need to have my hammer in my inventory. So that one is stone, that one's iron, so that's the one I want. Did I just not put that in my inventory then? There we go. Right, so break open. Copper nugget. Okay, so I guess I can use that for a lot of stuff, but that's pretty cool how randomly mining can give you geodes that you can break and get. I wonder if it's random or if it's specific, but I still think that's pretty cool. Obviously got a diamond, got a bunch of other materials. One thing I did notice is this iron pickaxe that we made through Tetra didn't break or didn't disappear when it broke, should I say. So it's still in my inventory, just down as broken. and you'll see that we're at 56% honed now. So I don't really know what that means, but I'm sure we'll find out. I wonder if we can fix this with sticks, or if we have to do it with iron. So let's put it in here. Click repair. Can I fix it with this? No, okay, so sticks won't work. So I imagine it's going to have to be iron. But it will only take one iron, I believe. Yeah, and that completely repairs it. So that's pretty good. I think, especially, I keep saying this, but early on where it's not as easy to get levels, that's probably easier to do. I actually can't remember how you normally repair a pickaxe. Do you pull it in? I think you have to pull it in a anvil with another pickaxe and then repair it with levels, or I'm not too sure. But either way, I feel like this is a lot cheaper. And then obviously I can upgrade this again if I wanted to with diamond materials, which I think is pretty good. So I've just been mining a little bit, and something just popped up at the top there that said the flimsy handle module has been unlocked or something. So I'm presuming that means something has happened with this pickaxe here, and you can see under where it says flimsy handle, it says settled 1 now. So I'm presuming that means something good's happened with it. But what I'm going to do is continue to mine and try to get that honed to 100%, and then see what happens and see what we can do on that crafting bench, just to see what kind of, if we can put enchantments on it or anything. I'm not really mining anywhere special. This is just halfway down that mine shaft. There's a big cave that we were just exploring, which I'm not going to go back into because I'll get distracted again. So I'm just going to continue mining in this direction, and kind of see what happens. Okay, so you can see another 2 of them. A module has settled on the iron pickaxe, so even more stuff's gone into it now. Still have no idea what that means, but we're at 75%, so I might as well just carry on to 100. But I'm presuming it means its stats are maybe slightly better. I can't tell if it's mining any faster, but maybe it is. I'm not too sure. There we go. Honing available. So I'm presuming that means that it's 100% now. Yep. Cool. Again, no idea what that means, but we'll find out. So I haven't really found anything mining down here. I mean, I didn't really have to mine that much to get it to 100%. So it is quite quick if you just pure mine, which is pretty good. I did find some platinum ore. Not a lot of it, but again, maybe that's something that we will be able to use at some point in the future, now that I'm starting to kind of look into the mods and less exploring. Right, so let's go back onto this and put... Actually, first, I need to get rid of a bunch of this rubbish that's in my inventory because it's getting a bit much, really. I'll keep the hammer because I know that I'm going to really need to use that. And that'll do. Right, so let's put this pickaxe back in here. Nothing really looks to have changed on this. Okay, but now I have some of these hone and enchantments. So I guess that means I can put durability speed. I'll put efficiency on here. Okay, didn't really need to look, didn't look like I needed to. Yeah, I didn't have to do anything for that. No levels or books or anything. But I've got efficiency 1 on this pickaxe now. I wonder if I can put another enchantment on the other side. No, it doesn't look like I can. No, so I guess you only get to really put 1 on there, but that's still pretty good. And I imagine what will happen now is if I mine again and get that hone back to level 100, maybe I can drop another enchantment on or even upgrade that efficiency. But this is really good, a good way to upgrade stuff, I think. Now, I wonder what will happen. Well, first of all, I need to repair it, don't I? Actually, no, let's see what happens if I put diamonds into this. So go into the pickaxe head and I want to update it or upgrade it to a diamond. Magic capacity drops. Not really sure what that means. The capacity may be exceeded, but repairing the module will cost experience and magical improvements. So I don't really know what that means. But just for testing purposes, we'll see if we can do it. So we've got one half of it is now diamond. Let's do the other half. There we go. And again, it only took 2 diamonds to do that instead of the 3. Does look like I lost the enchantment on this though, and I can't get it back. So I imagine I'm going to have to hone this again, and then get those enchantments back. So I just went away and just did a bit of mining again with the diamond pickaxe this time, and now I'm at 100%. So honing is available, and obviously the duration's a lot better with diamond pickaxes. So I didn't have to worry about kind of coming up and repairing it, which is pretty good. So if we just get our hammer back out, the iron hammer, and then drop this in there. So I should just be able to, yeah, there we go. So because I am back on, I guess, the first level of honing, these are kind of basic enchantments again. So let's do it on the top one again. We'll do efficiency. There we go. And then, yeah, so I imagine if I wanted to do another enchantment on this now, or kind of level it up, I'll have to go back down and do some more mining to get that honing level back up to 100%. So this, I think, is probably the best way to upgrade and keep on top of my equipment for the time being, especially with enchantments and repairing. And I imagine that I can probably update or upgrade this beyond normal diamond pickaxe level at some point. Maybe if I do something with that flimsy handle, it will kind of look, well, not look, but it will perform better than a normal diamond vanilla pickaxe. So I think that's a really good mod to kind of start with this early on. It's going to keep me kind of updated, or I guess upgraded with my my tools, and maybe I'll start doing it with everything. I imagine it can even work with swords, for example. So yeah, I imagine I can upgrade this heavy blade. Ooh, so replace the current sword blade with a large and hefty blade that always sweeps on fully charged swings. Okay, well, I'm curious, so now I need to test that out. I've got plenty of iron. So what's this? We've got iron guard, decorative iron pommel, flimsy hilt, and fuller. I don't know what that is. Right, so let's... Oh, you can do quite a lot with this. So basic blades, machete. Let's just go with the heavy blade. And let's put some iron in here. Is it just the one? No, 3. So let's change that to an iron greatsword. Let's see what that looks like. So this has now got a hone skill on it as well. So I guess I can enchant this as well at some point if I used it. And I imagine it's a little bit stronger now than a normal one. Let's actually look. I think I have some iron swords. Very basic ones. So 6 attack and 1.6 attack speed. 6.5 attack and 1.25 attack speed. So the attack speed is obviously a little bit lower, but my attack damage is a little bit higher now, which is pretty good. And I imagine the more I use it, the higher that will go. That's pretty cool. There seems to be quite a lot you can do with this then. What else is on here? Iron guard, remove module, wide guard, binding socket. What's this? Craft a wider guard which protects the wielded hand, providing additional armor when held in the main hand or offhand. Okay, so this is quite in depth actually. You can do quite a lot to change the stats of your swords and weapons. I don't imagine you can do it with a bow. Oh, okay. Sure. Can do it with a bow as well. So what's this? Replaces the stave. Is that a stave? With a straight stave crafted from the given materials. Which, what I imagine. I just feel like I need to experiment. Okay, so if I want to do that to a bow, I need a tier 4 hammer. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that just yet, then that's probably a bit too much, but that's pretty cool that I can do it with most of them, or I can use that to upgrade a lot of my equipment. That sword is probably going to be very useful. I imagine it's going to get me out of quite a few situations, but I'm going to leave this video here for now. I feel like most of this has just been me getting distracted with the cave as usual, but I have learnt quite a lot about this Tetra mod pack. There seems to be a hell of a lot more to do with it. There's so much customization for all of the tools, it looks like, and there's still stuff that I haven't got any idea what it means. So I'll have to kind of research that and kind of see what happens and what the best things you can do are. I imagine you could probably do it with shield as well, but I'm not going to get into that just yet. But anyway, thank you for watching. It is around Easter time where I am right now, so if you do celebrate Easter, happy Easter. If not, have a good weekend, and I hopefully shall see you again soon. Goodbye.